Hey guys, it is Tuesday here in West Virginia, and as mentioned yesterday, I have a set of the new 2024 M2 Christmas ornaments from Walmart of the Dodge Macho Power Wagons to unbox for you. Unfortunately, our store did not get them last year. I don't think they're going to get them this year either, although they have still been arriving at stores, so it's possible, but I highly doubt it. Um, but I went ahead and ordered a set off of eBay just in case. I guess it wasn't too bad of a deal. I think I got them for, it was like 39 bucks plus $5 shipping. So it really wasn't that bad because they are 25 bucks a set if you do find them at Walmart. So, I guess it's tolerable in my sense of collecting. But when it arrived, the one ball of the red one was like twisted around, the truck was broken loose and such, and the ball has a crack in it. The guy packed it actually really good, but still yet the way they toss shit around at the post office, the ball got knocked loose. As you can see, there's a little plastic PVC tray on top that has nipples on it, but the nipples also have male ends. I'm sorry, the male end has a female end on it, and the tip of the ball where the string is slides up in there, and that's what keeps them locked in place, so they don't move around. But if it just gets like pushed a little bit, it can get knocked out of there, and that's exactly what happened, unfortunately. But luckily, the truck didn't get damaged. So we're going to take them back out and take a look at them. These are, I don't think, limited to a certain amount, but I don't think there's many of them out there. Yeah, there's no, like, limited production on them. All it says is 1979 Dodge 150 Macho Power Wagon on the bottom. It doesn't say the production. There's no sticker or anything like that. So it's got the same little round tags though that hold like the end caps of your other like boxes together and stuff. This is a really cool PVC box. I kept the one from the Snow Fighters last year too. So we're going to be keeping this one. Also, we're keeping the balls. We're going to take the red one out first and take a close-up look of him. And it's a really sweet looking truck. It's got that I guess semi-gloss paint finish, just like the ones last year had, the green and blue Snow Fighters, and this one actually has really nice wheels on it too, and the red piece up here, if you spin it hard enough, it'll come off, and then this ball, I've already hit a part to reassemble the truck, but as you can see, it's kind of, well, it didn't really break it, but it left like some marks on the ball, and the base piece here is broken, but usually these things just pop apart. Not this easily, but as I said, this one's already been opened. And then there's a little stand here, and it just slides out. And then you can take the screwdriver and unscrew this little stand off the truck. And it's got the same bracket that usually holds the 4x4s onto the black base and the display cases. So same setup. As I said, this one, the hood was popped open when I got it, but it didn't break off, thank God. And under the hood is nicely detailed, and hood closes and the gaps are nice. Love the paint job on this. And this has a really nice set of wheels on it. The M2 took the time to put the holes in them. Unlike their first Macho Power Wagon, the orange one that came in the 6-piece set, it's really not a whole set of 6, but they were sold individually. But you probably know the truck I'm talking about. The wheels are solid. They didn't drill the holes. They didn't even paint the black marks on the wheels. They did the same thing with the Snow Fighters last year with white wheels, and they did the same thing with the Coca-Cola Power Wagon last year. And I hated that. The Snow Fighters, I actually swapped out the wheels with other ones. The Coca-Cola Power Wagon, however, the Christmas one, still has the solid white rims, and my orange Power Wagon still has solid orange colored wheels, and these are the same color wheels. I'm probably going to buy another set of these and swap the base with my orange one with one of these, because it would help it tremendously to look more realistic. The wheels without the holes drilled in them just looks like a cheap, I don't know, die cast, like a kid's toy. It doesn't look like one that you would put in your display case or cabinet and stuff. It just is really, I know, poorly done by him too on those few. But yeah, there's even been chrome wheels like that before, but for some reason the chrome ones, you can't really tell that much. And there's even chrome ones that have multi-holes in them like these. And sometimes the chrome fills a couple holes, but if you have a safety pin or just like a stick pin, you can usually punch through that and make the hole again. So, but anyways, this is a very nicely done truck. The matte finish or semi-gloss red looks fantastic. Detail Power Wagon on the tailgate. And let's see if we can get, it just says 1979. Power Wagon by Dodge. It looks really good. Power Wagon on the fender leg with the 150. Dodge across the hood, your wipers in the park position. Black interior and awesome detailed chassis. M2 has the best four-wheel drive chassis, at least from the American manufacturers. I don't know if there's any Asian manufacturers that can beat them. I mean, I'm sure there's some that has workable suspension, like BM Creations has working suspension, but the detail of the suspension didn't look this good. This is very nicely done. I always brag on M2's chassis because they always look good. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to grab the blue one here and try to get him up here and look at him. Pull our red cap off, and as I said, this one hasn't been opened yet. I'm going to try to get it open off screen. Yeah, sometimes if you just squeeze them real hard, it'll pop the seam, and then you can kind of work it open like this. It's really sealed right there at that nipple. Yep. I think I broke mine just a hair bit, but it doesn't really matter. They're not going back in here. They are coming out and going in my display case, which is actually running out of room itself. I'm going to have to find out another way of displaying them. But yeah, this blue pearlescent also looks really good. The black wheels look really good on the blue. And such, yeah, this is a really cool set. And once again, with the detail is fantastic. They don't have crappy wheels like they did last year. The Snow Fighter set is still awesome, don't get me wrong, and you can easily find other M2 4x4 wheels to put on them. You can find other 4x4 Power Wagons and do base swaps and sell the ones that you don't need with the undetailed wheels, or you can actually get other 4x4s like Broncos or square bodies and stuff, and the wheels were good. One of my Snow Fighters was riding on a set of Bronco wheels and tires, but I put them on one of our frozen black pearl trucks, and I have a set of white wheels. They're more suited for the Snow Fighter than the black ones anyways. But yeah, I do a lot of wheel swaps and base swaps and things on my Dodge trucks. That's the one thing I love about the M2s, because they're so easy to swap around without any effort at all. And yeah, the blue looks dynamite too. These are probably a couple of the best looking Dodge trucks they've made so far. When it comes to the 4x4s anyways, those look fantastic. So if you guys can get a set, I highly recommend it. Even if it's 25 or 40, I can justify that these are worth $20 a piece in my look outlook on collecting. I mean, I really wanted them. They're not available in my area. I don't even think they're available in this state because I went to 4 different Walmarts in the southern part of West Virginia and there were no pallets last year. This year, it doesn't look like we're getting them either. Our store got one sidekick of the Coca-Cola Christmas cars like it did last year. The bigger stores, and our store is not small. It's pretty big in my opinion. And stores as big as ours, or maybe not as big as ours, we're getting two sidekicks of Coca-Cola cars. So I don't know. Our store has been getting very limited M2 stuff lately. As I said in the video a few days ago with the M2 haul that I had on Thursday, there are like hardly anything throughout the year. There was hardly anything throughout the year, and then all of a sudden we got all of this stuff at once and I missed it. I ended up getting one chase model kit of a 65 Econoline and get some good cars, but probably nothing that I'm going to keep except for the couple of Dodge trucks that I picked up because I always can use extra bases to swap things around. As you can hear me talking about doing it on the orange Power Wagon with one of these Power Wagons if I can get another set at a decent price. But anyways, guys, that's it for our Truckin' Tuesday, and hope you enjoyed it and got a close-up look at the Dodges. We'll be back again on Friday, and we will be cracking open the brand new Plymouth Trail Duster from Green Light and reviewing it. And I don't know, maybe I'll find some more stuff this week, and we'll take a look at it too. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Friday.